All right, everybody. I hope you are as excited as I am. It's going to be a quick Rivals Run Back stream, a little bit of a award show, and then we are into grand finals. Of course, my name is Righteous. Joining with me, as always, is CB the Barbarian. CB, are you ready?
Uh, I'm ready. I'm excited. Our first split finals coming up. I guess this is our first award show too. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm ready.
Lots of stuff to devour. We got a quick semifinals recap. We're going to talk about the four teams that participated, who won, who's going to be showing up in finals. Going to do a little bit of a prediction, and then we are on to the award winners, which is why everybody is here, of course. So, semifinals recap. CB, where do you want to start off?
Kind of the tale of two different series, right? So we'll start
Yeah.
with the more recent one, maybe. Uh,
Okay.
that we
Fresh
saw.
in our minds. Yep.
Yeah. Which is what RAWR Shinobi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. RAWR Shinobi. Uh, we thought Cry would be returning to the starting lineup. Instead, it was Doki that stayed in, dropped the TP, and I guess that's all that mattered. RAR picked up a convincing 3-0. Of course, Shinobi had a little bit of a roster issue, was playing without Dante's Inferno, had an E-sub the second game because of a medical mishap. So, I mean, you can kind of counted against RAR for winning in that kind of manner, but it's not their fault, of course. They just played who showed up, and
Yep.
they performed really well. Key popped off, had an amazing 3-game series, got like 70 something kills in 3 games or 50 something kills, whatever it was. And the guys in orange looked really good.
Yeah. Tough series for Shinobi. Losing a lot of bans in this draft style is tough. With the E
Yep.
sub, so that was hate to see it. And then on top of that, they were missing what, one player, two player, I don't know. They kind of had a couple different rosters going on, so tough for
Hmm.
them. But they still at least got top four and made playoffs. And then yeah, like you said, RAR looked really good. It's tough to know if they would have still won easily 3-0 type situation regardless of the roster. But we'll get to see tonight how good RAR really is.
Yeah, speaking of tonight, their opponents, the Patriots, took on Dignawash in our first semifinals match, and holy moly, that was probably the most fun I had watching Amateur League in quite some time. It went the full 5 games. The fifth game had a couple Baron steals. It was back and forth. Ultimately, the Patriots came out victorious. Dignawash threatened the reverse sweep after a substitute. Terran coming in for Caden. Storm playing mid lane a couple games, but when it mattered the most, the Patriots came up victorious. Dignawash, who was undefeated the entire regular season, fell just a bit short of their goal. But in my opinion, that might have been the finals. Those were probably my top two teams coming into the playoffs. Unfortunately for them, they had to play each other in the semifinals, so that was a banger.
Yeah, crazy series. Looked kind of too relaxed 2 of those games and almost lost out on making it to the finals. We'll see if they're still riding that momentum as they play RAR tonight, or I don't know. Did the hype get to them too much and now they're too relaxed? And do they think Dig was the team to beat? And are they going to overlook RAR? Of course, don't really know who's going to be playing, I guess, on either side technically. We'll
Yeah,
fix that next split, but that's okay.
yeah, improvements gonna be made next split for sure. Let's jump into our predictions. I don't have a screen for us today because I was busy cooking up some stuff for the last part of this show. Um, CB, after being behind pretty much the entirety of the regular season, has jumped up to a 1 point lead over me, uh, correctly predicting the 3-2 semifinals match for Patriots, and then we were both wrong about Shinobi. We both thought Shinobi was going to take a trip to the finals, but he has a 1 point lead. So really it comes down to this last week. CB, I'll let you go first. What's your prediction for tonight?
I went back and forth, even as we talked earlier. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Uh, I could see either team winning 3-0 because I think game one's gonna swing a team a bunch of momentum. So I was gonna go 3-2 for either team, I guess, but I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna get a little spicy, and I'm gonna go with the Patriots 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweep for the
I was
finals.
gonna go 3-2 because I think RAWR plays so chaotic that it can catch a lot of teams off guard. Um, but yeah, I'll roll the dice and say 3-0. See if I can beat you in our pick'ems.
All right. I'm gonna go with the same victor for tonight. I'm gonna call Patriots, but I'm gonna go 3-1. I think RAR takes a sneaky game off of them. I think the Patriots, the last several weeks on paper look better than their counterparts here in the finals. Not to take anything away from RAR, I just don't know if the manner in which they won their semifinals match will be replicable. Replicable. Just because Key got like spoon-fed kills the entirety of that series. I think the Lord JK is a little bit more cautious in how he plays. I think the Patriots a little bit smarter in the macro game. I think they're going to take a game, but I think it's going to go Patriots 3-1. So those are our predictions. And now into the good stuff. What everyone has tuned in for. They want to see who's won the awards. Um, So we're gonna go through the I want to call them lesser awards. I don't want to take away from these folks, but the awards that are a little bit more fun than they are serious. Uh, for the most overrated player in Rivals League
Do we want
in
to
Split
preface
One.
preface all awards in that they were not just admin decided. These I mean we did vote, but the uh, the big weight of the vote came from the community. A
Yep.
bunch of people came out and participated and voted in all of the awards. So yeah, I'm gonna blame the community for anybody that wins or does not win.
The one receiving the third most votes for the most overrated was actually Diet Coke. Second most votes was Tyler Durden. And then your most overrated player for Split 1 and Rivals League was Storm, the top laner for Dignowashed. For the most underrated player, receiving the third most votes was Sapphire Gem of Shinobi. Second most votes was Death Knight of the Patriots. And then receiving the most votes was Riley Sauce 21 of Dignawash. So Dignawash have both the most and least rated player. The sixth man of the year going to go third place was Tal Roma. Second place was Terran of Dignawashed. And then the sixth man award will be going to Nike Dragon of the Patriots. Now, we're going to go our all-stars, our all-rivals team members first, and then we'll leave MVP for last. CB, do you want to talk about the vote getters for the top lane?
Okay. Yeah. Assuming that I have them definitely pulled up in front of me somewhere.
sorry. I didn't know. I thought maybe.
I sent them to you. I can pull them up though.
Yeah, I have it pinned.
I probably
It's
should have them.
pinned.
Yeah. They're somewhere. Oh, yeah. Okay. Top lane votes are somewhere on my screen. Okay. So third place, receiving the third most votes for your top lane all rivals player is Key from RAR. Kind of swapping back and forth roles, but gonna get the third most votes. The top lane player getting the second most votes is going to be Storm from Dignawashed. And that leaves the all rivals top laner voted by us and the community is going to be
Death Knight uses the ultimate, unable to find everybody. Intelligence pops the ult. That's a shutdown by BKs. BKs has arrived. That's 2 quick kills. Make it 3. A chip kill for the Croc. Is it going to be 4? Is used. The slow by Death Knight's ultimate, and BKs has found themselves in the back line. Shut down onto this Jin. Key forced to use the Renekton ultimate just to stay alive. He gets that kill. Ray on the backside finds the kill on eyesight. No. It's going to be Cry that is the one that picks up that one. The extended fight is so close. Big Rev and BK is searching for more. Cry unable to survive on the Fury. Big Rev and BK is going to get chased. The ultimate used once again. Key ulting to try to stay alive.
It's a massive fight from BK's.
A giant fight from BK's.
Unbelievable.
I mean, he's the reason why the Patriots are still in this game. I don't know if he's going to be able to pick up the skill on Tyler Durden, but he does. That's an ace. BK is showing up to play 9-2-4 on this Renekton. A shutdown onto the Braum, and this is a one-team fight for Shinobi. Now, hold on a second. BK has the ultimate. He's going to find two. The Diana gonna go down. BK is giving chase to Storm. Storm gonna be taken down to about half HP. The Lord JK is here. Storm going to fall. Gorilla to connect onto two. Intelligence is able to free fire. Iplock gonna go down in the fray. Make that two as Kaden will fall. It's going to be three. Rogue Gorilla gonna be taken out. That's a triple kill for the Nasus. There's two major ultimates, Terran and Rogue Gorilla. Ultimates being used. BK is getting engaged on by Storm and by Riley Sauce, but Riley Sauce jumped to his doom. Storm going to follow. BK is doing the hero plays on the bottom side of the map.
And there you have it.
There you have it. BK is walking home with the All Rivals Top Lane Award. Moving right on to Jungle. Your third most receiving votes for Jungle was Eyesight of the Patriots. Second most receiving votes was Iplock of Dignowashed. And now, your All Rivals Jungler.
I'll be honest, you give me a second. I do not want to play the wrong one, so we're just gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. Hopefully I have the right one. Let's see. Jungle, All Rivals player.
All Rivals. Seal Team 8 don't really have a healthy AD carry. Do they want to take this fight? Smite goes RAWR's way. Try with a nice ultimate onto the back line. That is a Jinx that is dead to rights. And Key with a huge ultimate. This is all RAWR. No problem. Go down BB Sal. A ton of shutdown gold the last few minutes, but the Infernal Drake, the Infernal Soul, goes RAWR's way. And a slicing maelstrom from Key. A nice double kill, and Cry able to find that third kill.
Yeah, Big Rev just unfortunately doesn't really look very comfortable.
Flash forward from Cry to close the gap. Point click as well. That is two quick kills to the Neferi. But this is not a fight that Eclipse Valkyries can take. Cry picks up one. The fight has broken out on the blue side of RAWR. Cry goes forward and does find the kill on the Dead Knight. BK's forced to fight. Pop the ultimate, doing so much damage. Jonicus taken extremely low, but once again, look at the health advantage presented by RAWR. Jonicus taken down but not out, and now the extended fight is going to go RAWR's way. That's 3 kills.
And there is your jungler All Rivals player in Cry.
We got there eventually. Clips came through. CB, mid lane up next. Who we got?
Mid lane. It's somewhere. All right. Your third most receiving votes for mid laner is the Lord JK of the Patriots. In second place is Millie Bobby Brown of GCCE Shinobi. And your mid lane All Rivals player of Split 1 is Electrocute Prox. No spicy ignite yet.
Ooh, the flash from
Oh.
Millie Bobby Brown, but it wasn't enough. Be up to the Braum as Millie Bobby Brown once again gets aggressive, will find the stun, but the ult from Millie Bobby Brown won't hit tower, and once again, the worm have been stunned up, and apprehend will find Purdy behind himself, he goes down, Alcoholic is to follow, Eclipse Valkyrie has turned the fight around, and they find a 5-0 ace. Soul Ram popping off on the RE. Gonna turn that play right around. The Ornhorn does come through. Soul Ram with the Gallia ult will pick up the kill. It is quick 2-4-0 in favor of Eclipse Valkyries. The taunt onto the Orn make that 3. But the fight is probably Eclipse Valkyries. A nice ultimate from Soul Ram finds multiple members. Storm living, but not long enough. Will fall. Fight did develop in the mid lane, but this ultimate from Soul Ram gonna save Ferdy. Ferdy gets out scot-free. And Soul Ram and crew are chasing down Rogue Gorilla as well. A TP from Soul Ram, and Outrage definitely gonna go down, and actually giving the kill to Akali is great for EV. But you know, I said they were scary, but Soul Ram goes on a rampage. Frost on the run. Case has the maiden though. Will it be enough to secure a kill on the Volibear? The answer is no. Ribeye has arrived. Soul Ram continuing to chase. Flash Charm will land. Lord JK on the run. Doesn't have the flash. Just use it. The knockup from Ribeye. Soul Ram on a killing spree. 3-0 and 2. Might be caught out. Triumphant gonna land the combo. The Ribeye as well. DK immediately goes down. Eyesight gonna use the ultimate, but will fall. That's a double kill for the Ahri. Make it a triple. Soul Ram wants more. Diet Coke gonna be able to stun up. That's a quadra for the Ahri.
And there was your mid lane all rivals player. Who do we have for bot lane?
Bot lane, third most receiving votes was Riley Sauce 21 of Dig. Second most receiving was Intelligence of the Patriots. And your bottom laner, all rivals team. On the run, Birdie will go down to a calling from Inferno Pillar. Will they fall as well? Yes! I thought they're fighting back. SEAL Team 8 putting up a nice fight, but Inferno is here. Inferno has the resets. Inferno is free firing, and that's an easy kill for Shinobi. A potential flank angle will be stunned up by VB Sal on this Varus, but Pandora has been choked out, forced to use the ultimate in response. A nice 3-man stun from someone you don't know, but Lulu finds a knockup of their own. Lulu all around finds the kill. The resets have come through. Inferno free firing once again, and we've seen a repeat of the top lane fight. Inferno on a rampage. Color Radiance comes through. A flash from Alcoholic to make the play. Gallia ult goes through, but a quick double kill make it 3 for Shinobi. Tower goes down. Jinx is excited. That's a triple kill for this Inferno. And an Inferno on the Rift, living up to their name, a quadruple. Millie Bobby Brown steals the dragon, and the kills are going Shinobi's way. Somebody you don't know is gonna fall as well. The charm did hit. Storm's gonna look for those kills. He's gonna find one. That's a shutdown onto an Abessa for Riley Sauce. Dante's Inferno goes on a killing spree.
The Tarek R comes through. Steak is finding some trading in the front line. He has 4 kills. Can he make use of his gold? Not yet, as Dante's Inferno is going to find the Jinx reset. The W is going to land. Steak is going to ward hop over the wall, but he's falling into enemy territory as the massive Jinx rocket comes through for the double kill. Dante's Inferno 303. Except it's canceled by the Tarek R, but Dante's Inferno is going to pick up a double kill. He's unstoppable. Steak is going to land a massive Q onto Dante's Inferno, but it's not enough. The Jinx is 2 ahead. Dante's Inferno is godlike as he chases down Legitness. Stealthy, gonna land his abilities to stun the Tarek. The Jinx is stunned, but the barrier's coming through. Legendary goes Jinx.
there you have your bot lane all rivals player for the, some say, most important role. Up next, for your support in third place, we had Triumphant of EV. Second place, we had Death Knight of the Patriots. And your winning support all rivals player is...
Oh, Big Rev trying to find the return kill on a Storm, but Rogue Gorilla is here offering as much peel as one can muster. Into last game, the oh no.
Oh.
So well played by Rogue Gorilla. Ooh, Big Rev does find a bandage toss on the Iplock, the ultimate as well. But a nice ult from KDN means Iplock is now fine. Ghost goes ultimate to get out as well. And this is a 3v4. Eclipse Valkyries on the run. Ultimate from Volibear. Ribeye going to be able to take down KDM. Phantasm is here. Will find a couple of kills with the help of his friends.
But it's all on them to execute.
Pro Gorilla gets aggressive. Ferdy charmed up. And the stun from the feathers does come through. Ferdy flashing just ult. But a nice ult from Riley Sauce to get out of danger. And the potent combo of Zaya Rakan has struck.
Pretty nice.
KDN had the ultimate, but no way to actually close the gap. Instead, it's Ribeye that's going to fall in the mid lane. Oh, that shield didn't come through. Rogue Gorilla with that ignite, able to pick up that one. Is developing. Ferdy, Soul Ram have to be careful instead.
Oh,
Phantasm ults onto
Rengar
Ribeye.
damage.
Yeah, Rengar damage is no joke. Ferdy sticks his feet into the ground and says, I will ult until I die, and die he does. Hit block, forcing the issue with Rogue Gorilla. Tyler Durden going to be forced eaten by Jonikis, so Tyler Durden able to reposition, finds a nice ultimate onto multiple members of Dignawash. Tyler Durden forced to flash away. At the end of the day, 2 go down, make that 3. Rogue Gorilla going to take a little bit of a chunk here, but going to force a fight with a nice engage. Riley Sauce found a nice ultimate as well. TP behind, Terran has arrived. While Rogue Gorilla goes down, Dignawash should be in a plenty fine position to clean up the rest of this fight. Tier 2 under fire. Ultimate from Rogue Gorilla gonna hit 2. That's a double kill for Terran.
And there goes your all rivals support winner. I think there's one more award, maybe.
One more indeed.
So
Your Rivals League most valuable player. As CB alluded to previously, last time we were live, this was not an all-star, an all rivals award winner. So it could really be anybody at this juncture. Third most receiving votes was Iplock of Dignawashed. Second most receiving votes was Riley Sauce 21 of Dignawashed. And your Rivals League most valuable player is Nature's Graph's going to find the Lulu. A nice flash forward into the W for Eyesight. Sapphire Gem going to be ulted up by the Lulu, but Entropy and Sapphire Gem both go down. A nice cross map play from the Patriots. Sapphire Gem going to be slowed up by the Q of Death Knight. A flash bandage toss from Eyesight means that's first blood going the Mummy's way. Bobby Brown behind enemy lines lands a shuriken flip and gets an ultimate through all members, but a 2-man ultimate from Eyesight means that there's not a lot of damage. Cataclysm used, but a nice ult from Braum, and then the triple flash means no damage is left to follow. Eyesight gonna stun up Millie Bobby Brown. One tick with being the Braum passive procced, but instead it is Sapphire Gem that falls. Doesn't matter, the Lord JK will find I'm Stealthy, will go down, but it's a 2-man ultimate from the Skarner. Millie Bobby Brown will fall. Nike Dragon putting the autos into Inferno and Sapphire Gem. Death Knight tanks up the Caitlyn ult, and at the end of the day, the Patriots walk away with 2 kills and a dragon. Ultimate to try to get out. I'm Stealthy, gonna find a multi-man stun by Eyesight with a nice ultimate of his Lord JK soaking up so much damage. Will he be taken out? No, the Lord JK gonna be able to find I'm Stealthy before going down. BK is the nice TP into the back line. Death Knight is not where they need to be. This is a 4v3 on the bottom side of the map. Oh, but the ultimate for misfortune will land on multiple members. Death Knight gonna be taken down, but not out. Levi is here. Has the ultimate available. The ult from Nautilus gonna be expended on the Rail. Rail gonna find that 3-man knockup, be able to flash away. Isaac gonna flash in with a nice Q. That's a 3-man sleep. Now the play for the top lane tower is on, but Eyesight, he stopped Rogue Guru. Baron taken down below 2K. Eyesight the platform, he steals the Baron, giving new life into the Patriots team. All the confidence to start up this Baron. They have plenty of damage with the Tristana, with the Smolder. Oh, something does. The Steel Storm goes down. Eyesight will not let the Patriots fall.
And there we have it. All
There you have
of the awards.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You can argue that Rivals League MVP was also the least valuable player playing mid, going 0-4. But the turnaround from Eyesight from mid to jungle, going undefeated the rest of the way in matches, a big part of that was his ability to put his team first. And while the stats, you could say he wasn't the best jungler, Cry took home that award. I think definitely deserving of MVP.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, we kind of discussed. Obviously, there was 40 people that voted, so it's a don't shoot the messenger type thing. Complain to everybody that collectively voted. But yeah, I mean, all rivals, all-star people are usually looked at as best individual, and MVPs looked at a little differently as how valuable you are to the team. Teach their own. Either way, those are all of your winners. And it looks like we're getting close to that time of. Is there something else happening tonight?
I think there's something else happening tonight. We're gonna throw it to a quick break, and then we got our grand finals. Patriots taking on RAWR, the number 4 seed, versus the number 2 seed. It's gonna be a banger. Hopefully, it goes all 5 games. That would be a dream scenario, but nonetheless, it should be a fun one. CB gonna be stepping away. Husky gonna be coming into his place, and it's. I'm excited. I hope you all are as well.
Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. I'm cool with a 3-0, 3-1 banger is cool. But no, 3-2. We'll see if we can have the most hype series or not. But yeah, we'll be back after a quick break and can hopefully hop right into Game 1 draft.